Hello, thank you for tuning in to this video. So today we are going to look at the three most crucial aspects of an online interview or a virtual interview. Now what remains same between a face-to-face and an online interview is the kind of preparation that you do for its expected set of questions. But always remember that in case of online interview, apart from preparation of these answers, you also need to make some extra effort in various other factors like your technical setup, your environmental setup, as well as your personal presentation on the screen to create a noteworthy impression. So let's look at these three aspects over here. Starting with technical checklist. So what comes under this? First is your internet connection. Make sure your speed of internet connection is fast enough to have uninterrupted communication. There's a very easy way to check this. Just type test your internet speed on the Google browser and you will come across a lot of links or sites where you just need to click a button and you can check your current internet speed. Next is microphone. Make sure that the microphone of the device that you are going to use is working properly. Latest version of the application. So whichever application the company has suggested for the interview, like Skype or a Zoom call or a Google Meet call, make sure that you have downloaded the latest version of that application to avoid any last minute issues. Next is speaker. Please check the speaker of the device that you are going to use. Next is video camera. So make sure that the camera of the device or the laptop you're going to use is working properly. And the last thing is you should have your laptop fully charged right before the interview. A very easy and an effective way to check all of this is just have a mock video call with any friend of yours so that you can check all of these factors right away. Next is your environmental setup. First comes the lights. Make sure that the room that you are sitting in is well lit. It has sunlight. And if not sunlight, make sure the lights that you are using falls in the front of your face and not towards the back. Next is background. Do not use a very cluttered background because that causes distraction. Keep the background as simple, as clear as possible. Notepad and pen. Make sure you have access to notepad and pen right by your side because you may have the need to make notes during your interview. Notifications. Now sometimes it happens that our laptop and our mobile phone are connected and there are a lot of notifications or a lot of other sites also on our laptop. Make sure that you close all other tabs, you switch off all the possible notifications on the laptop that you're going to use. Camera position. Now this is very important. Make sure that your camera or your laptop is placed in such a way that the camera is exactly at your eye level and at least at a one hand distance from you. And you may need to make sure that your environment is in a no disturb mode. What do I mean by this is there should be no external noise and it has to be silent enough and there should be no one else in your room who can cause any disturbance. Third aspect is your personal presentation. What matters first thing over here is dressing. I would recommend that even if you are sitting for an online interview, not just your upper part, but you should be dressed formally, completely from top to bottom. That gives you a kind of a formal feeling that makes you more sincere from within, and that is how you should be dressed like. Next is smile. Now in an interview which is online, there are very few body language factors that the recruiters can notice, and one of them most important is your face. So you should be smiling pleasantly throughout the interview. Hand gestures. Now, as I said, very few body language factors come over here. One of them are your hands. So make sure that you have those pleasant hand movements, hand gestures while you are speaking, not too aggressive and not too silent. Next comes your eye contact. Now, when we are facing the recruiters offline, generally we look into their eyes while we speak. But when it comes to an online interview, be cautious of not looking into their eyes but looking into the camera while you are speaking. Punctual. Being late for an online interview due to any reason is a very bad impression. Next is greeting. Make sure that as soon as your interview starts, you are greeting all the recruiters sitting on the other side of the screen, as well as you are keeping your tone of voice and the speed of your speech understandable enough during your interview. So, these are the three important factors that I needed to discuss with you all, apart from your other preparations for this interview. In case you want to test all of these factors, you can schedule a mock interview with me by contacting me on this email ID. In case you liked the video, you found the content helpful, please do not forget to like, share it ahead, and subscribe to the channel to keep getting updates. Thank you so much.